Right, so we're going to do something different. As I said in the last video, we're just going to go through all of my ACG stuff that I've collected, hoarded, found, bought, sold, and yeah, I'll just show you every piece that I found. I think ACG started in 89, I think it was, 1989, and it's basically just like a subordinate line for Nike. I'm trying to think of other examples off the top of my head. Athletic department, that's like one. What else? Aqua Gear, they don't do that anymore, but that's really old. And it's just like a secondary brand that Nike's just branched into, and it's just basically ACG, all conditions gear. It says what it is basically. It's like, I like to say it's like the North Face of Nike, but I can think of people getting annoyed by that. But yeah, we're just gonna go through everything that I found. Well, not that I found, that's what I usually said. Everything that I have and I wear, and yeah, we'll just get right into it. We'll start off with the t-shirts. Basically, I'll just go through everything. I'll tell you where I got it, how much I paid. Like, the one thing with me is, if I buy something, I like buying it for a cheap price, like everyone. But we'll start off with this t-shirt. I got it from a vintage shop in Sheffield, I think it was. Just got the spell out there, and it's got some like leaf, sort of foresty print. But this is the old early 90s tag. It's the grey/silver, whatever people want to call it. But I paid £16 on that, and I thought it was fair. I don't really wear it as much as I should. It is a size large, but it's just a little bit too small for me now. And then the next t-shirt, this is probably one of my favourite ACG t-shirts. It's gonna be overexposed. It's like the early 2000s tag, that one there. So it's just like this fluoro t-shirt. It's a big spell out on the front, down the sides, and it's got it's gonna be overexposed. It's got the main logo on both of the sleeves, and just a nice little hit on the back. Paid £15 for that, and it's like one of my favourite ACG t-shirts. It goes really well with my neon 98s. Literally, these are my favourite 98s of all time. Just the colourway is really sick. I got these for like, I think it was 70 odd. Actually a bit more, probably 90 I think. Got them off the basement, but definitely one of my favourite shoes. And it just goes banging with that t-shirt. Next couple of t-shirts that I have. This one's a new age one, just a ACG. I just liked it just because of the back print. But I paid, I think it's £10 or £12 off eBay. And I like it just because it's breathable and I can just get hot and sweaty in it, and it's more of a summer one, but I really like wearing that one. And then as well, another sort of breathable t-shirt. I got this one in a charity shop for, I think it's £3 or £4, and again, really breathable and just nice to wear in the summer basically. But I do wear those ones like quite a lot, because if I'm doing like lots of work and just running around a lot and getting hot, I basically wear those ones. My final two t-shirts, well, these are shirts. It's a shirt and a polo. These are probably my two most unworn ACG items. Both of them have never been worn by me, and that's just silly of me, but I paid, I think it's a tenner for this one, and like I got this one in a charity shop probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago for like £2, and I just haven't worn either of them. I got the polo just because I've never seen an ACG polo like it, but just thought it was something different. I'm gonna try and wear it in the next year in the summer, but it's getting overexposed. But I'll just have to see how it goes. And the shirt, I probably wouldn't even be able to sell that on Depop just because there's like no branding and people really don't appreciate it that much. That is all the shirts, t-shirts and the polo that I've got of ACG, and we're just going to get into, I reckon, we might go to trousers and shorts next, and then we'll just see how it goes from there. First, got the shorts. Got these new age ones. I got these last summer. I think it was 40. They're 40 or 50 pounds for retail, and I literally wore them all summer. Zip pockets, and they're just really helpful, really handy in the summer. And my other pairs of shorts. First, we got this like beige sands colour pair. I got them for £3 or £4, and then as well in the same shop, because they're both in the charity shop. Got these black ones which I literally wear. I wore them most of the summer, but again paid £3 or £4. The story of these is, I think it was probably like early last year. I literally was gonna buy a pair of black ACG shorts, like older ones, not the new age ones. I think it was like £30, and then I think it was like 2 weeks later, I went into charity shop and found both of these pairs next to each other for £3 or £4 each. So bought them, and I literally wear them quite a lot during the summertime, obviously. Now we got the trousers. First, this is my worn pair. They're like these sort of cargos which can be turned into shorts. I'll show you them there. The one bad thing about this pair is, well, it is 3M, but it rubs off so easily. I think I wore these to a concert or something, and just brushing past people, it literally did that in one night. And it has got also another hit on the bottom of the leg. But the different thing about these is they do zip off into shorts. I'll show you those are the full trousers there. Here's a zipped off leg, and basically they just turn into shorts. So these can be worn in the winter and the summer. I used to wear these quite a lot, but I haven't worn them for a good few months now. It's one of the early 2000s tags, but I think I paid 40 for this. I bought them dead stock, brand new tags, and I paid 40 on them, and I don't regret, because I used to wear them quite a lot, literally like every day for a few weeks. Next we got this grey pair of trousers. Unfortunately these are size medium. I used to wear these a lot, but I'm a bit too thick for them now. But I used to wear these all the time as well. Basically they're like little cargos, just got a small 3M ACG bit on the cargo pocket, but I literally sit in my closet now. But I think I paid £3 or £4 again for them in a charity shop. My final two trousers shorts items is, again, I literally just showed you them, but it's another pair of the green ones, but these are just brand new. You can see they haven't been worn, and they've still got the tag on them. The tag might even say the date, 2006. So again, that's the early 2000s tag. But I'm hoping to just keep these brand new dead stock for as long as possible, like until I'm 40 or something. I don't know what I'm going to be doing at 40. But I'm just going to try and keep them brand new for as long as possible, and then just like crack them out when I'm much older. And then the final pair of, I suppose you can call them trousers, but a bit of a weird one. It's one of the 90s tag ACG, but they're basically like these dungarees, but they're like cycling, running. I'm not too sure what sport they were used for or what activity, but basically just got the ACG on the leg and then a big swoosh on the other leg. But I did get these for myself because I thought they would fit me and look normal, but I didn't realise like how they're like thermal and stretchy, and it's just not a good look. Like the straps this bit goes to about here on my belly, and then the straps go up. You can imagine it doesn't look good. But the funny story of these is I think I saw them sold on someone's website. It was some vintage website for like 70 odd. I saw these like 2 weeks later, I think it was, they were in at auction, and I think the bid was like £12, and then I offered, I think it was £35-40, stupidly, but he didn't accept the offer, and then I think he like blocked me or something, but I couldn't actually bid on the auction, and then I ended up going on, it was one of my friends' eBay accounts, and basically I won them for £19. So that's karma to the person who sold these on eBay. So they didn't take my £40 offer, they took the £19 auction price. But you win some, you lose some, and I literally don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'll probably just keep them again, just hoard them, but I literally have no use for them, and they probably wouldn't be very good on Depop. I definitely can't model them, but that is it for all the shorts and trousers that I have. Yeah, no comment. Do not recommend these at all, especially for a guy. I've just seen the time that this video is so far, and it's about 9 minutes, I think, something like that. But I'm just going to try and shoot for everything. I'm going to quickly do these accessories, and then we'll finish off with the jumpers, jackets and puffers. First, white cap. It's going to be overexposed. Paid a tenner for that from Rick's Retro. This one I got from Pirate Ship Sheffield when I was at the shop. It's like a bootleg Nike cap. It looks like a normal one there. It's got ACG on the back, and it's got this big print on the brim. But I got that in a trade, so it wasn't too bad. This one I got from Rouse Vintage. That was in another trade. Just a nice ACG cap. I think you can get these off eBay somewhere for like 15 odd. And then this one I bought off a friend on Instagram. So it's like thermal beanie, still with tags because I haven't worn it, from 2003. I think I paid 15 pounds, something like that, but I haven't worn it and like don't think it really suits me. It's like proper, like, actually it's not too bad, but it's warm, it's a proper thermal one. Next we've got these sandals. I got these in a charity shop for £4. They are my size, but they're just so old. They start, there it is, they started peeling basically, so I need to re-glue them. It doesn't really matter, but I think these are from 97, either 97 or 2002. I can't really read it very well, but paid £4 on them, and hopefully I'll get them glued eventually when I'm settled down. These are probably my two favourite accessories. They're not really accessories, but they're signs basically. But I've seen one on the basement and it was a full length one, and he was asking for like 100 to 150 for the whole thing, but I think eventually he just chopped it up and then just sold each one individually. But basically it's just this really cool long sign. It's got two of the ACG ones, but the one on the basement is like a full length one. It had like 5 of these, of this part, and it was just the full length, and I think he got it from I think it was a ski show or like ski season, something like that, and it was basically just hanging up on the fence obviously, but he snagged that from there. And then I found this one. I didn't want to pay, what was it, 120 odd for the full length one, because what would I do with literally, I think it was like 5 meters long. So I found this one on Depop, and I think I paid £30 for it, which I thought was fair. And basically just like the Leeds pop-ups, the Garmhouse ones, I basically use this as a tablecloth, and it looks quite nice. But this is one of my favourite ones just because it's so big. I'll show the whole thing there. But I paid £30 on that, and it just sits in my room, but once I'm settled down I will have that on the wall. And then this one I got off eBay, and really sick. It's from the 90s. It's like some store sign. I paid, I think it was 50 or £60 for this and a pair of dead stock shoes, which I thought was fair. And it's got like these two like hanging hooks, so I'll have to get some like chain or like a string, rope, whatever will fit in there, and just hang it up on my wall. But really sick. It's got like these wooden poles, and it's just like this nice canvas. Hasn't really got many details other than that, but just a really cool piece and like an old store sign. Now we're going to get into the jumpers and jackets and puffers that I have, and these are probably my favourite bits and the bits that I wear most of the time. And yeah, we'll just get right into it. Start with the jumpers. I've only got, yeah, I'd say that's a jacket. I've only got 2 of them. First one is this like fleece sweatshirt. It's just got the small embroidered ACG there, but then on the back it's got like, well, it's gonna be hard to show on camera, but it's got ACG just like elevated. It's got like another layer of fleece with ACG on the back. There you go, you can see that a bit easier there. But I paid £30 for that off Depop, and I thought it was fair. And I wear that one, well, I used to wear it quite a lot, but I don't wear it as much. But obviously winter's coming and I wear that a bit more. And then we've got like this neoprene sort of hoodie. I did find another one of these, which is like a greenish colour, which I think is on my Depop now. I think it's up for like £30, something like that. But I paid £4 for this one, and then the other one I paid like £2 or £3 as well. Got them both from the same car boot, but within like a year of each other. But this one I literally don't wear that much, just because of this material. It's like neoprene, but it's just, it doesn't really bend with your body that well. So you've got like all these weird, it just looks really weird, and especially when you sit down with this material, it just doesn't really fall with your body that well. But I do quite like it. It's a really warm piece, and it's like proper thermal sort of material, and if I'm ever cold I do wear it quite a lot. But yeah, that's the only hoodie that I've got, which is ACG. Next, got a couple of jackets. First one is this like fleece lined sort of black zip up jacket. It's a bit of a weird shape. It's got like that really long back on it, but I don't wear it as much as I should do. It's like a 90s orange tag. Let me try and show you it there. But it's got this really cool just fluoro inner on the whole of it. But I paid, I think it was £20 from, I think it was Grubby Mitts on in Brick Lane. It's just got the ACG hit on the sleeve, and I thought that was fair, and I used to wear it quite a lot. Next we got the gilet, or yeah, that is a gilet tactical vest, but it's a bit of a quilted one. It's got some thickness to it, and I paid, I think it's £20 off ASOS Marketplace for it, and I'm gonna start wearing that again, definitely, with the winter coming. That on top of a hoodie is really cool. Now we got the rain jackets, is what I'd call them, that I've got. The first one is just this, I don't know what colour that is. It's sort of like a, I don't really know. It's like a weird sort of blue, but it's like a 90s just zip up coat. It's got a nice hood on it, and I paid, I think it was £40, £30–40 off eBay for that. It hasn't got too much of the branding. It's just got the swoosh, ACG on the arm, and then it has got embroidery on the other arm. And I don't think that's probably one that I haven't worn as much. This one is probably my most worn one at the moment. This is my rain jacket at the moment, and it's just a nice 90s orange, just the orange 90s tag. I got this off Rick's Retro for, I think it was 40, 45 odd, and I wear this probably the most at the moment just because of how it's just peeing it down everywhere. Couldn't go to car boots this morning because it was peeing it down, yesterday peeing it down. So yeah, I wear that one all the time at the moment. Next we got the Packable Jackets. I nearly forgot about these because they were over there in the side of the room, but we'll do this one first. I actually found this one in a charity shop last year sometime. I paid £7 for it, and it's literally one of my favourite ACG pieces that I have found. Basically, that is the bag it's in, and then I'll quickly unzip it and show you. So that's it unzipped. Basically, it's a pocket on the back of it. I'll just zip up the pocket and I'll show you the full piece. But it's basically like a pack-a-mac, or just like a small, sort of like anorak sort of thing. It's just really cool colourway. Got ACG on the arm, and it's really thin, but really good for rainy season. I have worn this one a lot. I used to wear this a lot back in the day, but obviously I've got the blue jacket, and then that one's £7 charity shop, and then we got this one which I think I got off Depop, and it cost me like £15, but this one's got a strap, and basically I'll quickly unzip this one for you. Again, this one's got the pocket on the back, which is actually the bag, and then basically it's just this black one. It's got like a rubber ACG logo on the front, and it's got this like quite bright different sort of pattern. It's a bit overexposed down the side of it on both sides, and then on the back it's got this big 3M spell out. But yeah, I haven't worn this one as much as I should do, but it's just another cool piece, and I got it for £15, which is a bargain to say the least. Now we're into the final bits, the puffers, my favourite bits of my collection. This one, first one, is this just all white. It's like got this really cool print on it. I'll show it up close. I paid, I think it's £50 for this and some Prada trousers, which I've still got in my closet somewhere, that's a steal. I could definitely sell those Prada trousers for like 60 to 70 odd. But I used to wear this a lot all the time, especially in the snow, and like probably the warmest jacket I own, just with the hoods. Like anything with a quilted hood, it literally is just so much warmer. You don't have to wear a hat or anything, and it's probably the warmest jacket I have. Here's the fit pic. It's legit the warmest coat ever. I look like Megamind with this quilted hood, but it's so warm. It's even got that little bit for your ID when you go clubbing on the tune. I know it's for your ski pass, but very sick. The warmest coat I've got by far. Next we got this yellow sort of mustardy one. It's just got a small little 3M bit on there. But basically I got this one off the Basement for, I think it was £70, which was a London meet. And again, it's got a nice quilted hood, but it's not as thick as the white one. But I do wear it. I'm gonna start wearing it again, obviously, when winter starts coming. But again, that was a fairish price. And then my two favourites, my duplicates. First we got this navy one. Show it there, it's just got the branding on the arm. And then we got this like green khaki one with again branding on the arm. This blue one I got off ASOS Marketplace for 35. I got this one really recently. And then this one, I got this one off the Basement for, I think it's 40, 45. And again, both steels, I could easily get 80 to 100 odd on these, I reckon. And they are reversible. I'll quickly show you the reverse side. Here's the other side, the reverse side of it. It's pretty plain, and it's just got like sort of these shapes on the back, and then just the ACG all conditions gear on the strap that you can hang it from. But yeah, that is it for all the puffers. That is it for my whole ACG collection. I don't think there's anything I missed, apart from probably those shoes that I got with the sign, but I know they're in storage somewhere. I don't know where they are. It will take me ages to find them. That is it for my entire Nike ACG collection. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I think we just about hit 700 subs, and we're still going for 1,000 subs by the end of the year, but I did a few calculations and it seems very distant. I reckon we'll hit it about January, February time. But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow the Instagram and the Depop. It'll be down here. Ryan's Finds, IHINDS, FINDS. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. In a bit.